Alright, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, no surprises this week. No surprises whatsoever. As usual, my chair is being difficult to adjust, so no surprise there either. Today we are doing a Paper Mario Randomizer, all chapters, my usual settings, with the overworld coins, single coin blocks, all the other basic stuff, you know how it works. Mixing it all up, still trying to get back fully into the swing of things here. We'll be doing a good amount of these and Star Fox going forward. Like I said, no first plays for a while, except for one. Technically a first play, I guess, so we'll get into that eventually. But again, no surprises this week. Today, Paper Mario. Tuesday, Star Fox 64. Thursday, Kirby Air Riders event. Bread and butter, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we got this week. Usual fun stuff. So yeah, I don't have much else to say. Let's just get into it here so I don't put myself... We're on time today. We are on time. We are on time. Let's not put ourselves in a position where we can't finish this. I got plenty of time. I got 4 hours. Let's do it. We got our stuff set up already. We've named it. We got everything ready to roll. Let's do it. Nope, hydrate first. Hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate. We hydrate and we hop in. Those are the rules here, folks. Those are the rules. Let's do it. Ooh, look at us. Me and Bomb. We got Bombette. First of all, that's a good thing. But look at the matching colors. Look at that. Look at the matching colors. So, there is replenishable cake mix. Let's get it in the rotation now. Cook without frying pan is off as well, so we will need the frying pan to cook. So we have Bombette. Cool. Always, since y'all hear me bitch and whine about it non-stop, getting an early Bombette or Parakarry is always a very good thing. Yeah, it's expensive. Can't do that right now. What else we got, Ralph? Jack shit. Thanks, buddy. I get a jar of dirt. I get a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it? That bubble just straight up handed me a pile of shit. Wonderful. I love the species that throws its own feces. Real ones, no. Fairly Odd Parents. Reference. If it weren't for SpongeBob's existence, that show would be endlessly quotable too. Yar. Anything fun here? Ooh, Power Rush, Power Rush, Power Rush. And I do have the money for that now since we're going to sell the jam and jelly. Maroon's Key. And, oh, some Repel Gel. Hell yeah, fellas, hell yeah. Little pricey, but that's okay. Let's get one, just to get us in the swing of things here. Get one of these. Two of these, actually. Why not? Okay. Put it on immediately. So, we know what we have access to at the moment. We can go to Chapter 2. I'm not exactly inclined to yet, but we can go there. So we got Bombette. And we can go to Chapter 1, of course, and Prologue. So it's just 1, 2, and Prologue at the moment. Okay, so let's sell that jelly. So we're not held back by money. Let's head to the summit. Figure out what we got up there. Knowledge is power. Y'all know my belief. Knowledge is indeed power. Okay, so one check up here. Don't need to check the star spirits. It's all. This is an all chapters race. Oh, I came this far. Might as well grab the coin. What do we got? Shooting star. There's a life stream up here. A watt upgrade and another life stream. Okay, so 15, 25, 29. 10's the big number, but we're gonna go 29. I'm gonna take this too, why not? 30. That you do. 10's the big number. 10 is absolutely the big number, but we're gonna go 30. Okay, so we're probably going to be encountering a lot of star pieces. We'll need to get back here ASAP Joshi, actually, to get that jump upgrade, unless we find one somewhere here. I'm going to try Chapter 1 first, because obviously we can get star pieces faster with the jump upgrade. So as soon as we get 10 star pieces, we go back there. Why was I about to fight him? I mean, I was playing the base game, I'd absolutely kick his ass, but that's not what we're here to do right now. Big get there, big get. It's big get. Got the Sushinator. Get this one check back in Toad Town. So right now we just need to remember what's up there. There's a Runes Key and a jump upgrade that's mandatory. That's all that's mandatory. Everything else is just something I want. As far as I'm concerned, a watt upgrade is mandatory, though, so... Looks like a Chapter 2 item. And it is. That would be the Pyramid Stone. I don't think we're gonna get Cooper here, so... Did I luck out and get another cheap Power Plus? That's not bad. That is definitely not bad. Money. I'd rather the Power Plus on now than the Power Rush, honestly. Not that it really matters at the moment. I don't know why I always want to jump over that block. You definitely don't need to. You can just hammer it. Hello! This place is jam-packed. Okay. Okay. I feel like I also forgot to mark something when I was, Actually, no, we didn't get anything mandatory there. Yeah, so we got everything marked. We're good. Okay, good. So let's make sure everything here we get is marked, though. Blue. Blue. 2 blues. Watt, of course. We can get to Chapter 5 now, and I feel like we're being heavily steered in that direction. So I think after we do this, we're probably going to go to Chapter 5. But we also need, I would want the jump upgrade before I go there, so let's try to make that happen. Jesus Christ, there we go. Makings of a good one so far, let's keep up the good work. We're gonna go stupid on this one. 1. I never guess 1. We're gonna go 1, 1, 4, 3. 1, 4, 3. Oh ho ho! I never get it right when I guess the first tree. Cutscene. We got one right. Yeah, I'll say the shooting star. So, 6 on those is a chapter 5 scale. It's one of our high scale ones out of the way quick. Really want to get that jump upgrade before we go up there, though. I probably shouldn't have spent the one on a shooting star. You can't win them all. Problem is, you need the jump upgrade to really get moving there. Damn. I'll take, because I'm short on coins at the moment. Okay, you know what? He appears no matter what, correct? So if I... He should be back here again, right? I think that's a setting. Nope, apparently not. What am I? I have 2 right now. Oh boy. Okay, I think we're gonna have to try our luck at Prologue. But that was in the rewards, so technically I only need 9. A quick trip to Chapter 2 might not be the worst thing in the world either. So what do I have here? I have... This is actually huge here, because money's been a little hard to come by. We can get that Whack-as bump as well now. Stack up on some repel gels before we get moving as well. And we can check the calculator. So right now I can do everything in Prologue except Dolly. That's a good enough reason to go there. My humble opinion. Considering we do need the... Yeah, how expensive? I mean... I'll sell. I will sell. I am here to sell. There might be, actually. Let's see. Oh, right, you can only buy 1. That makes sense. I don't know why I thought that was replenishable in my head. I'm stupid. I'm gonna punish myself by buying a coin for a coin. Okay, so now we have 3 star pieces. Did he have one here? No. We'll take that. Stinky. I feel like 2's a good enough to have. Grab another one of those, because we're going to Chapter 5. Attack items are indeed important there. Okay. I think... We'll do Prologue. We can do every check except for 1 there. If I can just even get a couple star pieces here. You know, for how much they're needed, although we might not need that runes key, to be fair, we're seeing not many. The jump upgrade's important, but for all I know, we could find another jump upgrade like that. That's I've seen there. We were just in Chapter 1. Seed. Swoosh. Got them all back. Okay, a lot of important stuff here. Stuff that's not immediately moving the needle, but it is important stuff. I think we're just gonna go to Chapter 5 anyway. Not like we can beat it now. I wouldn't bet money on getting 2 hammer upgrades there. Super upgrade, quick change. Those are good badges. Jeez, and we're finding these everywhere. Underages. Oops. There we go. I think we're going to Chapter 5. Battle heavy chapter. We got a lot of battle items. There's really no need to... I think we need the jump upgrade before we go there. Doesn't seem like it would make a lot of sense, you know? Yeah, I'm only 4 away, but let's eliminate some backtracking. Let's use our heads here. Let's use our heads. That's what we're gonna do. I would like to get the wad upgrade too. Again, it is what it is. Ew, ugh. Okay, that's not fun. It's not very cash money. I feel like that melon's gonna be a better sell once we get there. So let's do that. I don't know how that works. I haven't studied the sell prices at each shop. But let's do what is essentially the entire jungle. We won't enter the volcano. I don't think we'll be incentivized to enter the volcano, to be quite honest. We would need 2 hammer upgrades to want to do that, and I just don't see that happening. Check something here quick. Just in case we can do it once. Noted. Hopefully this ain't a super high scale. Open wide, buddy. Open wide. Who dat? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's not very high. That should put a... Yeah. So we don't forget again, after this, let's put Power Plus on. Holy shit, I actually got it when the odds weren't guaranteed for once. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so he has 16. Buzzipede 60, that is a 1 scale. Yeah, so we're gonna breeze through this. This is a great decision. This is absolutely where we're going first. We do not need the jump upgrade here. I did see the right thing there, right? Yeah, 16. He had 16 HP to start, so I'm not seeing things. There's a 1-scaled Chapter 5. So let's breeze through this desert, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Wait, did I say desert? I did, didn't I? I'm almost positive I said desert. Jungle! Completely opposite climate. Almost. Actually, I don't know. I would say the opposite climate of a desert is probably... You know, like a snowfield or something. I'm not an expert on this stuff. Ignore me. Just ignore me. I don't know anything about anything. And never try to convince yourself that I do. That will only serve to hurt you in the long run if you take advice from me. I don't know anything about anything other than video games. That's fascinating. That's really fascinating. This is a 1 scale. There's no reason for me to not do it while I'm here, though. So that is a very early entrance to Chapter 6, much earlier than I am used to. Now, there's not a ton we can do there at the moment, but there are indeed things. And it's not a long backtrack, so that is something worth monitoring. I still feel good about this. I don't feel good about this guy ever, though. This guy's a spawn of fucking Satan. Like, legitimately. Get rid of this stinky. Always gets me every time. I think we don't need that badge. Shit. Don't need that. Don't know why I even climbed it. Take the damage dodge. Why not? Terror? That's not bad. 3 and 3. Yeah, moderately priced badges so far, I would say. Don't know why I grabbed that. I knew I was full. Let's sell some stuff while we're here, for sure. Good. Take that. We know it's not super expensive. Take that. First place, because I would be shocked if we didn't get enough here. The first place we're going is Shooting Star Summit to get the WAD upgrade. What is going on with Chapter 6 here? That's all 3 of the items to make the beanstalk. What am I missing there to clear that chapter, though? Seriously, I could go in there and beat Huff and Puff whenever I want, right? Is it lackluster? That's... Yeah, it is lack, because, yeah, the Puff Puff machine, right? Oh, and we need a jump upgrade for that, yeah. That's what we're... Yeah, so we need lackluster somewhere. I'm thinking we got an early chapter. Something we must need is very much hidden behind beating a chapter. I don't know. Or it's up in the clouds in that one check there. Who knows? Who knows? Interesting setup, to say the least. And I was not right about the melon. That's fine. Okay, so let's not be shy about using our items here since we're not selling them. Just run through everything. Run through everything. I'm gonna take that in case I need it. I know it's useful in random scenarios. Alright, let us get this check. And we're gonna be going through the whole jungle so we can get the check behind the tree after the fact. Let's rock and roll. On down, Such. Yeah, never say no to one of those. Alright, we got a lot we can do here right now. We gotta remember we still have Chapter 2 available to us as well. Not everything there, but we do have Chapter 2 available to us. Just kind of gotta make sure we go the right way, more or less. Like, and it's really just almost a guessing game. Like, I'm very inclined here because of the amount of Chapter 5 and Chapter 6 stuff we have right now is fascinating. Makes Chapter 2 a little more fascinating now, methinks. Because now we have access to the desert. There's a lot we have access to right now. That's what it comes down to. A lot. You know, Chapter 2 items too, honestly, at this point. Why do I feel like I saw the scarf somewhere? I might be remembering wrong. Did I see that somewhere? I would have got it if I did, right? You would think. Maybe I'm just losing my mind? Distinct possibility. All I know is there's a lot we can do at the moment. Like a metric fuck ton that we can do. Between chapters 2, 5, and 6. We technically could still enter 3. But you know how that works. Get the jump upgrade first, which... By the end of this, what are we at? We're at 8. I need 2 more. If I don't find 2... star pieces in this jungle, I will be very shocked. Here's this guy that I can't dodge properly anymore. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I thought I had time with him dancing. Honest to God. Why not? I have a ton of items. Come on, kid. 2026 is the year of Yoshi, by the way. I need to remember to say that when I enter this chapter. I think we might want that. Let's roll, kid. You guys know me, I'm not inclined to go to Chapter 2 until I get Paracare, unless I really, really need to. Fuck nuts. But that's a little bit of an overthinking there, because there's a lot we can do there right now, even without him. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to use an item there. It's an extra, what, 2 star points? No, I could have jumped, that's right, I got the thing on. Bye-bye. Sushi might have killed there, too. Whatever, doesn't matter. 2 star points. Remember that when I, like, evolve after first Bowser by, like, 1 star point in a couple hours, 3 hours, however long it takes me to get there, and I say this didn't matter, and then it ends up very much mattering. Remember that one. Okay. Out of the tree you go. Okay. deep jungle. Thinking what we'll do, we'll finish this. Unless we get a hammer upgrade, because... yeah, so a hammer upgrade does clear the chapter for us. Not a chapter 6 item, wow. Don't need that, got 2 already. But it's another chapter 6 item. After this, we will dip our toes into chapter 6. There's really no harm in doing that. It is not a bad backtrack. Do the few things we can do there. Whoops. Sloppy, sloppy. There we go. Oh. Don't know why I was heading for that. I don't have any way to flip that. Really? Again? Well, I have a lot of items, so screw you. You're both dying. Chapter 3 kind of becomes a possibility, too, once we get that jump upgrade. We do have Boost Portrait. It's a little something. No parry, but I mean, gets us something. What do we got, old buddy? Yeah, it's fine. Right, we are not entering the volcano yet. I'm not really inclined to do so. We did not get 2 more star pieces. That's kind of insane. Coins aren't going to be a problem for quite a while. Let's do our last check here, and then decide where we're going. Because we still can't get the jump upgrade. I'm thinking we'll poke our heads into Chapter 6 for a bit. Gee, thanks. Let me check something here, because I don't know if I did this one. Is he here? Usually down here somewhere, right? Yeah, must have got him already. I think I got him back this way, too. Want to be certain. If I could just get 1 more star piece at this point, that would be great. Haha! Good. Good call there. Okay, let us... I'm tempted to battle that first blooper. Because we do have... Ollie and Cooper's shell, but that's not a priority at the moment. This right here is fascinating to me, so we are going in here. Because again, backtracking here is really not bad. The door is literally right there. There's a central area. Okay. Huge. Okay, so we got that. We can go get the jump upgrade. Do some other stuff here. I'm not really inclined. I guess I am inclined to unlock Blue Gate. I'm not going deep into it yet, but we will unlock the gate for the like the 2 checks that are here. It doesn't really take that long. Fascinating. I'm not really inclined to do that right now either, though. But technically, we do have a Bubble Berry. And I think we can get every check over there. That was replenishable too. Or no, that was not replenishable. So let's remember that. Let's not worry about that. So I'm not inclined to do red or blue. Or red right now. There's nothing I can do there. Let's just go down here. Then we can go get our jump upgrade. I'm not going to battle these guys right now either, I don't think. Kind of surprised that did nothing for us. I'm low-key kind of tempted depending on the scale we're looking at, but no, let's not do that. Let's use our heads. Okay. So, let's go get our jump upgrade, and by extension, watt upgrade. Let's open this bitch up a little bit here. Yep, so buying the watt upgrade will get us our jump upgrade. Okay. So that does something for us. I have what one would consider a hunch. See, I still don't want to go to Chapter 2 just yet. Although I probably should just stop being a fucking idiot and do it. I have a feeling about Chapter 3. I do have a feeling about Chapter 3. Again, there's a little more we can do in 5, but not really that much. Let's play the odds. We're going to 2. Definitely a decision that makes the most sense. There's a lot of checks there. Even without parry, there's a lot we can do there. Let's not overthink this shit just because of a couple checks. Cross a couple obscure ones off here quick. stocking up those star pieces in case we need that other key. But you never know, we might. It's about to be done. I don't think how many... there was actually quite a few checks I could do in the volcano now that I think about it. I'm thinking maybe I should have... Maybe I should have dipped my toes in there a little bit. You never know, that's where Parakarry could be. Let's do this first, though, because, I mean, it was pushing me in that direction. Like, I probably should have now that I think about it, but... We've already made that decision. So let's explore what we're going to explore in Chapter 2. And go from there. I mean, we did check technically everything that we could have up until the volcano. Like, there's other checks that are unlocked by, what's it called? By the Raven. And I'm thinking we should have gone in there, because there's... Ah, okay, maybe I'm a little more inclined for Chapter 2 now. It's not like we can get very far in there at the moment, though. So that wouldn't be a super annoying backtrack to get back out of there. Well, we haven't seen a replenishable lemon yet. This wouldn't really be in logic. Or no, in there wouldn't be in logic, I should say. The desert very much could be. Lemons are important in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Never forget that. I was about to leave without talking to our boy up here. What the fuck? What's wrong with me? Thanks, buddy. There's actually not a ton we can do in there without parry anyway. I mean, I guess there is just really one thing we can't do with the amount of keys we currently have. Did not want to grab that, obviously. Oh, good split there, good split. Okay. Back up, Jack. Nothing there. Yeah, okay. Get in my own head there a little bit. Interesting. Doing pretty well in terms of item gathering at the moment. Got a lot of stuff. A lot of important stuff. Guess it doesn't hurt to open it. Because again, we're not going deep in. I already made that mistake once, and we're not getting deep in there. So, oh boy, hi. Cool. Some chapter 1 progress there. Oh boy, went right into him. Reasonably high scale, I believe. Probably. Because we already have our 5 scale. That might be a 6. Maybe even a 7. What was that? That was a... I think it's 7 scale. Yeah, the bandit had 7, definitely, so that's our 7 scale. We got our 5 and our 7 scale out of the way, which means, and you know I'm going to say it, Chapter 7 is absolutely going to be 6 scaled, guaranteed. Like that. This is our 1 key that we can do. Yeah, so this backtrack isn't bad, so it's good to just do it while we're here. We got enough stuff laying out there in the open right now, some of it my own doing. I should have finished the job at Chapter 5, now that I think about it. There was no harm in entering the volcano there for what was, I believe, like 7 checks. That wouldn't have really taken that long. Okay, we can't see what's up there yet. We know that check is nothing. And we can't get there yet, to that other door. All we can do is see this one. It's just a star piece, which I kind of need, but it's not worth battling 7 scaled chomps for. Get him out of my way. And let's finish off the desert here. And then do whatever we can in Mount Rugged. Ooh, get away from that, nice. That's our second RuneScape key that I can go back for, but I'm not going to. Bitch. Should, though, because what if? You fuckers. It's really only 1 check. I ain't battling those things, that's for sure. I don't know why I set it up. Just leave and come back. We're right there, fuck it. I hate my life. My constant paranoia, it's just like, what if it is that 1 check? Like, if it's Parakarry that's up there, then I'm gonna be pissed at myself later. We got enough open to us to where we can kind of horse around a bit. We have had chapter... It was a fucking coin. Anyway, we've had chapter 2 open to us from the jump. Not the desert, because that would require having Parakarry up until we got that hammer upgrade. But we've had Mount Rugged open to us from the jump. There could be something good there for us. So let's go and hopefully find something good. And hopefully nothing we have to backtrack too much for, that'd be nice. Yeah, and we can do stuff here, but there's stuff that requires Parakarry that we just cannot. But we can at least see all of it except for one of the checks, and knowledge is power. Even for a forgetful brain like myself, I am Luigi. Money. Yeah, the only thing we technically can't see is that bubble off to the right back in that last room. Everything else we can at least look at here. The storeroom key. There's another key up there. It's either warehouse key or odd key, and we just don't know. So we need to remember that. We might have to come back here. All or nothing's also up there. Potentially useful. Christ. We don't need that many fire flowers. Damn it. Okay, so we gotta remember either storeroom, or excuse me, warehouse or odd key are up there. That we need to remember. One thing I do need to start doing is just clearing chapters. Like, I shouldn't have left the volcano there, because now that's just something I need to remember. And kind of for nothing, in a sense. Like, I could have done that pretty quickly. It wasn't that much of a backtrack. Now I've just created potentially another backtrack for myself. Like, it wouldn't have taken me long to get in there. I don't know why I overthought that. Nothing mandatory there. I think I only have 2 letters. We're gonna find out. Yep. And of course, we are going to ride the train for the love of the game. Trooper, buddy, you're just walking through the solid object there, my guy. That was good. That was really good. And no, we're not skipping the cutscene. Absolutely not. It's all about the vibes. I actually gotta turn the heat on in here. It's kind of chilly. It's gonna be... Whoa. Okay. So. Back to 5 might not be a bad idea. 3 is also not a bad idea. Storeroom definitely is not a bad idea, though. So let's go do that. I'm gonna sell some shit anyway at this point. Record. I'm out of logic here, but whenever we take it. Alright. I did have a hunch about Chapter 3 earlier, so I think I'm going to act on it. We can get a little deeper into Chapter 1 now, too, but I'm feeling pretty good about 3 here. Parakarry ended up being the volcano. I'm not going to be happy with myself. Again, I feel like that's one I should have just done. It's not like it would have taken us that long. Wait. What am I doing? The fuck was I going that way? And again, I feel like a lackluster find is not out of the realm of possibility. I felt that way for like 30 minutes now. Like, it feels like it wants me to clear Chapter 6. Alright, we are going to be coming back out and going that way, so we won't do the other check yet. Check record. So let's do everything upstairs first, of course, because that makes the most sense logically. Yeah, you too, jackass. Yeah, now we're finding star pieces. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. 2026 is the year of Yoshi. And these boos are celebrating. I respect it. Hell yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, stop what you're doing. It is Yoshi time. Thanks, Bo. Let's hope there's nothing mandatory here. Nope. Decent. That box on the way back up, as always. It's third letter, so we'll do that. We will do that. It's now a check we can do. Red berry, and that's about it here. Guy got money. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, that opens up some stuff for us. I go spending too much time at shops again. I think I checked the wrong thing too. I wanted to keep 2 life shrooms on me. Save the repel gels. Okay. We're still pretty scattered here, but again, we're not in a bad spot. Just I know I'm doing something wrong here to the point where I definitely could have cleared a chapter by now. Like, one wrong decision is probably what prevented me from doing that. But we're still finding a bunch of shit, just backtracking a little more than we need to do it. Little we can do here. Like, look at this. Like, I'm doing this right now, but I wouldn't go into the volcano for some stupid reason. Where's the logic? Takes about just as long, probably, for what I have access to at the moment. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, it would actually be more checks. Okay. Lackey. That's a big one. That is a big one. I think that gets us this Chapter 6 clear I was talking about. It does. And that does incentivize me. You know, maybe this was the right move. Because it was incentivizing me to go here pretty early on, too. So let's get out of here. Because that's all we can do here. We can clear Chapter 6 now. So let's prepare ourselves for that. Shouldn't need any more than that. So we should be doing some fighting here, so that'll get us a level up. I hope. May as well check the shit while we're here. We haven't checked yet. Yellow's out of logic. I may do it anyway. I don't know. We shall see. I don't want to check that one, actually. Although we do have the crystal berry. I don't know. Let's do this first. And we do need to level up once here so I can get Power Rush on. Oh, fuck nuts. That did 5. That doesn't appear to be a very high scale. The Zap, that could literally be 3, 4, 5, or 6. So what's the Spiny? It's either 4 or 5, so that means it's 4, because we already have our 5 scale. Okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad. Meh. There's our replenishable lemon. We only need one of those, so let's grab it and get out of here. Like I said, it felt like it, when you get the jar of dirt, the water, and the bean that early, it's kind of just like saying, yeah, you're finishing Chapter 6. Why, I already got that, I'm done. And then I froze for some reason. Now, that Chapter 5 isn't really a clear, but I can do more in that chapter now. That's cool. Let's not get hit by anything else on this path. Fuck it, I have a hunch. Let's do everything we can do here. Except for maybe the lackluster fight. Not certain on that one yet. What's double yeeted? Fuck yeah. Should probably try to not die here, though. I don't have anything to heal, so let's just hope we don't. No, I'll just go back and get more repel gels, whatever. Yeah, we're fine. We got shooting stars. Because right now, there's no incentive for me to be less than 5 HP. Or 5 HP or less, I should say. Getting this for the level up. For that to matter, I actually need to, you know... I actually need to get the Power Rush badge on. And this will do it. That was the goal we wanted. That is what we wanted, ladies and gentlemen. You better run. That is huge, too. Put it on. So 4 scale on those moles probably isn't bad either, but we'll just keep that in mind for later, because we definitely have... We have a forward path at the moment. And it appears to be driven currently by beating this chapter. That is nothing. Hell yeah. I don't know why I walked in here. This is sort of lemon, though. Okay. So let's do what else we gotta do here. Could go down the yellow path once again. That is something we can do. But we're gonna do that after we fight Huff and Puff for a certain reason, to avoid a backtrack. And we still have that upper path too, jeez, that's right. I'm having a brain fart here. Yeah, no, that's correct. You have no idea how much this section stumped me as a kid. For as smart as I became with video games after, like, this being my first video game, like, just getting me stuck here, yeah. That's what it's all about, though, getting stuck and learning. You don't see that as much anymore in the gaming world. A little too much hand-holding, in my opinion, but that's a different conversation for a different day. Okay. Fuck your machine. I said fuck your machine. Let's see, you'll heal, so fuck you. That didn't do a lot. Let's let him attack me next turn. Let's hope he does. Yes. Not the most ideal thing in the world, considering I don't have Last Stand, but that should let us hit Perf and Perf like a truck. So now that we're set up well to do that, we'll battle him before we even go down the other path. Yeah, that's what we need, sushi. Okay, don't hit that block, hit this block. Okay. So I do need someone that can, you know, I can hit multiple here, and I just don't think I have that. At least not aerial-wise. Nope, I do not. I guess Spiny Surge can do it. That's about it. I think Lackluster's the answer here, honestly. Like, he's double powered up, and he can attack in the air, so that's, God, it's been so long. I need to play this game more. I don't remember. I don't think he heals on the first turn. Does he? I guess we'll find out. Actually, no, he most definitely does, now that I think about it. Is that a coin? Yes. Let's see how much HP this guy has. Using a repel gel. They're replenishable. I don't know why I'm not bringing... I only brought one. Underrated track from this game. Let's use it. Fuck it. That's right, he does heal the first turn, okay. So I was right. That's what I thought. So let's get some damage on him. This turn's all about damage. Next turn's all about damage. And I'm not really worried about burning life shrooms. I guess I should be, since that's not replenishable at the moment, but I don't care. I don't need to do this, but I like mashing, so I'm gonna mash. Oh, never mind. That's right, he doesn't let you. Okay. Get him, buddy, get him. Winding path is now open. This as well. Gotta remember that. Alright, he should heal here, yep. So that's good. It's good for us. He's cooked next turn. We are probably going back to 5 after this. So... I got a lot of items, just fucking do it. And let's finish him off here, Lackey. Let's finish him off. GG's. Alright. An early Chapter 6. Something we need must be in Ralph's shop or something. So what do we got right now? There's not anything else in 3. Just like a couple things in 2. Can't enter 7, can't enter 4. There's a little bit in 1. 5's our answer, I believe. So we got an ad break coming up soon. I might pause it for the ad break, actually. I gave myself plenty of time today, so pause the timer for that. Nothing important gets missed. Alright, so there's other things I can do in here right now. I don't think we're gonna battle Lackluster. Like I said, we'll get everything else over here for now. We'll worry about the long singular item checks at a later date. That's pretty good there. Okay, so that was worth it. I think going down there and battling that second blooper, that'll unlock a lot for us. That unlocks Winding Path. That unlocks... our good friend the Scam Artist down in the sewer there. So let's do this quick, and then get a move on. do that. Fuck you. Oh, yep, gotta take the long way. And we don't have the water stone. Ah. Snooze that for a couple minutes, so I can do a couple more things, then we'll take that 2-minute break. Okay. Kinda didn't think there would be anything down here, but it doesn't hurt me that much if I were to find something really good too, so. That was terrible. That was terrible. I walked right back into him. Nice. Yep, jack shit. Okay. So that's everything I want to do here for now. These are replenishable. I don't know why I'm overthinking that. Now I got the space to carry him. So. Oopsie. Really? Okay. I mean, I figured something important must be back that with that early of a chapter 6 clear, but no. Whole lot of nothing. That is it. Okay. Let's go down here and do everything we can do this way. Alright, this is what we'll take our couple-minute break. I gotta use the bathroom anyway, so I'll be right back. Yeah, we'll just wait till the battle starts, I guess. Fuck it. Let's kill the blooper first, then I'll take my bathroom break. We got time to do that. Alright, after this we'll be in danger, so that'll help us. Good. Good, good, good. Good. Okay. Pause, bathroom break, be right back. Okay. Let's go and do it. All right, we shall check these. Let's do this first, actually. Can't do everything here, but there's, like, I think it's 4 checks, 4 or 5, something like that. Ass, get in there, Jesus. Dead. Okay, so we now know that other one is odd key, really technically not needed. So if I go back there, it's just to get all or nothing badge. I can't actually check anything through there, so let's head back. Seriously, who designed this sewer? Like, it's like, yeah, so there's water here, and there's a path here, and then just put the spike death trap and a pipe behind it right there. That was close. No, can't do that, right. Yeah, I can do this, technically. Find out the hard way once already. Alright, then after this we're going back to 5. Mandatory, but he had some good stuff. Hey! Look at that. I'll give you some more of my money just because you helped me out so much, buddy. Here you go. Alright, so now we can get further in Chapter 3. But you know me with that. I'm not inclined to do that. So I get that third key. Let's go back to 5. That was the plan. Yeah, really, that's really all that opened up for us now, other than, we can go get odd key now, which is meaningless to me. That's what we needed odd key for, what we just did. There's one more check there. It actually does make going back to Chapter 2 a little more feasible. Especially if I get that third key. I think I need just a couple more star pieces to do it. But let's get a move on in 5 here. I do have attack items, okay, just on the off chance I find a hammer upgrade here. Let's roll lackey. So let's see if these handful of checks here ended up actually being something, because I had a feeling that I kind of should have just done them. And I could start. Yeah, that was a whole lot of straight shit right there. That was just a shit sandwich. You can't go that way. Dictionary, we want that. Let's get it right now, because otherwise, if we don't get a hammer upgrade here, we're just warping back. Oh, wait. Yeah, I gotta... Duh. There we go. So I can't do that check down there, I don't think. Don't need that anymore. Nope, it's the block. Yeah, so unless this is a hammer upgrade right here, we're warping back. Man, it's a coconut. Cool. Okay, so I guess my hunch to not go in there was correct. We have the dictionary now. Let's go do that. Whoops. Yep, so that did nothing for me. Alright, so there's a little more we can do in 2. Matter of fact, I think I can get that key now. It does open things up a little more up that way. There's a little we can do in 1. One, 2, and 3 are the answers right now, because 6 is capped aside from the bad checks. 5 is now capped. And 3 is the one we have the most checks available in, actually. Thinking we're gonna go there. But we're gonna get this key anyway. Or we're just gonna go back and forth between these 2 rooms. Why not? Okay. Rooms key. Good. So now we have a 3rd rooms key. I think 3 is definitely the answer right now. 1, there's really not much compared to the amount of checks we have in 3. Yeah. Alright. Means we need this. That's not what I meant to grab. That is not what I meant to grab. I meant to grab the POW blocks. Okay. And I do still have at least 1 shooting star, so that helps. Alright, let's go run through Chapter 3 Shortcut Pipe. Okay. I leveled up recently? No, I haven't. Okay. I'm not gonna save. I'm confident. I should be confident in my abilities. Yeah, so I got that. We're good. Don't know why I didn't move there. Chunk. It's fine, doesn't actually matter what we do there. So we have this. Useful eventually, but right now this is more useful to me. Let's hope this is right. Let's hope to God. I've been getting lucky with it lately. Let's hope to God that we find the third key on the way here. So let me think, did I miss? No, that check was nothing. So that means we can just move on. I was thinking of the one on the bookshelf in the mansion. Let's hope we find that third key here so we don't have to come back. So technically, I'm just realizing not in logic, because we don't have bow, but yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. It's the most checks we can get at the moment, so... And bow could be right in chapter 1 or 2 at the moment. This very well could push us significantly forward, so I'm not going to worry about it. Bow could be here for all we know. What is that? I can't tell. Soda! Sunburned today. That was close. A little closer than I would prefer. Star piece. Meh. Whole lot of nothing again. Yeah, that's not a whole lot of nothing. How expensive is it? 6. Okay, yeah, I'm not putting that on yet. Rather my 2 power pluses, I guess. Why not? Come on, here we go. Come on, give me the key, somewhere, give me the key. We haven't gotten anything here that would push us forward yet. That is unfortunate. Like, even if it was out of logic, I mean, you would think we would get something useful. That is unfortunate. So, got a couple more checks here, but man. You'd think we at least get something that's mandatory. I mean, I guess Last Stand is cool, but we would have got that anyway. At some point. Come on, give me the key up here, give me the key. Alright, well, that didn't do shit for us. Chapter 1 next, I think, would be the move. Hoping I can at least beat Chapter 2 before I have to go there, because there's a lot of backtracking coming up there. There's a lot of shit I didn't do without parry. Gonna have to start doing some of the stinky checks here, as I like to call them. I don't know why I got Bombette out there. I just realized I didn't get any more attack items if I plan on doing the pit. That's not ideal, but oh well. We reap what we sow. Okay, that would have been the thing we needed. That is a Chapter 5 clear. We should probably just get out of here. Yeah, because we don't have what we need to clear there. Okay, so let's just get out of there. Let's go back to the volcano. I don't remember where those shooting stars were. I'm gonna hope they're in Chapter 5, though. If not, I'm just going in with what I have. Do I have a cooked item? No, I don't. Well, I can't cook anyway. Don't have a frying pan. So we won't worry about that check. Nope, wasn't here. Too bad. We're going in. 2 light shrooms, 3 light shrooms, apparently? Whatever, get going. Let's do it. Let's clear this one out. And we'll figure it out after that. After this, let's hope for like maybe a jump upgrade or bow so we can get into chapter so we can get into chapter 4 or 7, maybe open things back up a bit here. That was stinky. I did some backtracking that I didn't have to do. But hey, some of it's lucky guess. Like, I probably shouldn't have gone to Chapter 3 in hindsight, because it was out of logic. Doesn't always matter. But maybe I should have held off there. Going to the volcano here first, that really was... There's no harm in that. Sometimes it's just lucky guess, you know? But I shouldn't have gone to Chapter 3. That took a while. You know? What am I doing? I'll get into danger soon enough in that fight. I'm doing enough damage anyway. This thing's 1-scaled. Yes. There it is. Okay. Ups a little bit. It has been a while since I saved. I've had this freeze on me once or twice. Don't want to chance it, because we're doing a solid run so far. Definitely not bad by any means. I do need something to disable him, though. Or I can put the fire shield on, because I do have that. How expensive is it? 6! Fuck. Maybe I won't do that, then. I kind of need it, though. Do I have FP oh god, yeah, I do get sushi out. I'm fine. Just get sushi out and we're good. As long as sushi can... Sushi can't squirt. I should have prepared a little more for this one, folks. Fire shield it is. And I know it's only one scale, but we need to be actually be able to do damage. That is important. Might be lackluster. Again. Fuck it, here we go. This will be a fascinating one. It's piss colored today, wonderful. Yeah, let's just save that for the second phase. Or we can just do it now. Well, let's do 3 damage. Nope. Fuck. Wasn't expecting that low. Just let it go. It's alright, I took my power plus, whatever. Finish him. Those other 2 down. It's fine. I should still be able to do damage. Oh, wait, no, that's right. Hang on. I don't remember anything I do ever. GG's. Put our correct badge assortment back on, and then we'll get a move on. Go get him, Colorado. Go get him, buddy. Go get that treasure. We have one more thing we can do here right now. A volcano vase we don't have, and I currently cannot cook. So we can't give anything to the Yoshi. Don't know why I was going in the store. I don't need to go in the store. Meh. Okay. Let's see what that gets us. If not, we're just going back to chapter 1. If It's nothing. I had a feeling something like that was coming up. Alright, so we got Bo and the train. We can't bake our cake yet, though. Unless I just forgot after acquiring the pan. Nope, we didn't get it. Alright, but we're going... Well, actually, it's not Shy Guy. It's Shy Guy Sunday. Fuck you. It's Shy Guy Sunday, so we're gonna go to the box. Guess we need a battle. Let's rock and roll. And that made Chapter 3 in Logic, so... I'll feel a bit more validated if we find that other key in here. Actually, no, I won't, because I didn't get anything there, so that was kind of a waste of time regardless. But anyway, we can do a lot of... It does not like we found Bo there. Okay. Potato. Whole lot of nothing here. Alright. On to the next path. Need a cake mix to make some for the hungry Yoshi if we need to. Hey! Hey! Whole family's here, let's fucking get it! Alright, so Chapter 7's now open to us, too. Alright, the whole thing's open now. Let's do it. Let's do what we can here while we're here. Don't need any more items. Whoops. That, for any reason. Hey, the Lord's Badge. And so 7's now open to us, and there's now more we can do in Winding Path, too. And just in that general area. We do have Warehouse Key, we don't have Scarf yet. So obviously we can't clear this chapter. I think we just need the cake to clear it, right? Yeah. But there are checks to do here, so let's do them. Go this way first, because unless we find the frying pan, there's only one this way. It's right here. Okay. It's chapter clear, ain't it? Yep. Okay, so we can clear 2 now. That gives us a lot more incentive to go back there. I'm thinking that's our next move. So let's finish this off here. Unless we get frying pan, it's chapter 2's next. 7 scaled those, so we gotta be ready. That reminds me. Fire shield ain't gonna do shit for me there. Whoops. Ass. There we go. I mean... you know, I think I'm gonna roll with it and clear the chapter while I'm here. Perfectly honest, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. I don't see any reason not to. I could care less if it's in logic. That would just mean I'd have to come back here. Let's clear the chapter. Oh. Ah, mother. I knew that was gonna happen. That happened to me last time. I fucked it. Let's go. Let's go clear it. A gift from the Shy Guy gods, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know what the scale is in this chapter. Very good chance I'm gonna take one of my power pluses off for the D down jump, though. Once we get there. Because I have the flower saver on. Yeah, that means I can get 2 of them in. Yeah. And I do have some FP replenishment items, yes? Yeah, we're good. That's what we're doing. Here, eat this. I just found it. 2 rooms over. Yeah, more FP replenishment, cool. Yeah, we want that for sure. We don't need that much FP replenishment. Did not realize how much I had. Yeah, something like that happened. I could care less if it's in logic. Now, technically, we really might not need to get the frying pan. It might just be in some weird spot, and, you know, that would just take us... Why was I about the homeward shroom? Like, we'll find it eventually, but, like... You know, that's all we needed is to clear this chapter, unless the Hungry Yoshi has something. Or Anti-Guy has something, so that's not something we're gonna worry about right now. You can clear the chapter while you're there, you clear it. When the Shy Guy gods gift you something, you take advantage. So once again, let's take inventory of where we're at. We can enter 7 now. 3 is currently capped. 1, there's a little bit we can do. 6, we did leave a couple things there. And 2, we can clear. That's our next destination after this, unless something else comes up. That makes more sense. But there is a lot of obscure stuff I left in 2. It's probably best to go there next. Nice. Nice. Okay. That's a thing we can do. What am I missing for... Scarf? All I'm missing for 7 now is the scarf. We'll skip the lantern ghost again, too. Whoop. I feel like one of those bad checks I'm leaving out there, though, one of them's gonna be something. Guarantee it. I also don't know what scale this chapter is, so let's just not do that right now. This one's not that bad of a backtrack. The one that would be bad is if I leave the one in Dry Runes, so I might do that for the XP. Hello, Fortress Key. I want to check something here after that. Yeah, man. Nothing for Bombette yet. That's kind of sad. Type 3? Well, technically a 2 FP tidal wave. That's kind of big. So that helps. Would have been nice if I leveled up once before this, so I could keep both of those on. I mean, technically I could. If I really want to. How much was that FP plus? 3. Eh. Meh. No. Let's not overthink this. Just go in and do what we do. We have the FP replenishment. We'll be fine. Wait, why did I don't blow up that wall. I'm doing some stupid shit today. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Shy Guy Sunday. I have no idea what scale this chapter is. I haven't done a battle in here yet. Let's see. Shy Squad. I think it's at 15 across the board. Yeah, so that doesn't tell us anything. That tells us diddly shit. You know? There we go. So let's see what these guys are. Still guys. 6. 3 scale. Not bad. I mean, I really wanted to. No. Save it. Probably gonna need it for chapter 2. Oh, why did I... What the fuck was I doing there? Why didn't I... Whatever. Doesn't matter, we got life shrooms, we're fine. And we got replenishable repel gels, so... Nah. So we can't do that. Let's just use a repel gel, then. Fuck you. Go in doing some... What am I doing? There we go. I'd just be mashing shit at this point. Alright, so that'll get us through this quick. And then get us through the next segment quick. I might even use a second one, why the hell not? They're replenishable. No need to be shy about it. What does not care about your attack? Get wrecked. Finish him off next turn. GG's. Make sure we get Melody. Assuming I don't make some sort of stupid mistake here, this finally feels like the one where I'm kind of back into the swing of things here. Like, I might make a stupid mistake, but I'm thinking a lot more clearly this time. Like, I did do, like, 2 stupid things. Well, no, 1 stupid thing. I'm not sure about the rest. I shouldn't have gone to Chapter 3 when I did. That just wasted time. Otherwise, we're doing pretty solid here. Put that back on. Next level up, definitely going to be an FP+. Although, actually, I could... I don't have much of a use for that in Chapter 2. So, yeah. Yeah, let's check Melody, and of course Mailbag as well. Before we get moving. And I wish I could remember where I got those goddamn shooting stars from. Was it Chapter 1? Because it wasn't 5, it wasn't anywhere in Toad Town, it had... Was it Chapter 3? I think it was. Shit. Not going all the way back down there. I'll just have to buy some underages. I might have a fix for that anyway. Let's see. Nope, double dip and triple dip are expensive. Never mind. About the Quakes. Yeah, fuck you. We'll buy some underages. And we actually could do Starstorm now, too. Soda! So what do I have at the moment? I have a Shooting Star, I have a 3 Thunder Rages. I actually might not need to buy anything. Might need to sell some shit. Definitely don't need 4. Got 5 of these, Jesus, don't need that many. Okay, we're more than prepared. Let's do it. And we're actually, yes, taking the long way, because... Actually, could we do that on the way back? Nah, fuck, just do it now. Means we get to ride the train now. There's 2 checks out there. I just want to cross off the list. I didn't check the badge shop. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh well, we'll have to do double duty next time around. Here's one of those 2 checks. Gee, thanks. Why don't you just deliver it yourself, jackass? And I kind of want all or nothing badge. I am a sucker for it, especially if I don't find, it's a backtrack too, but whatever. I like the all or nothing badge. I am a big, big fan of it. Oh, that's why we do it! That's another chapter clear! That is why we play the game, ladies and gentlemen. That is why you do it. Okay. So now when we go to 7, we don't have to go back for any reason. That's huge. I didn't check my mailbag either. That's fine. I can do that when we get back. I say I'm gonna do things and I forget to do them. That's just kind of my whole gimmick. I forgot about the 2 repel gels that were over here. Completely forgot about that. Okay, so that was without a doubt the right move. Let's hope none of those other battle-related ones have anything mandatory in them. Fucker. There it is. Ah, fuck. I used to be really good at that. Just go. Do the cutscene. Gotta get back into rhythm with that. My name is Luigi. Always has been, always will be. Okay. I'm really debating if I want to do the battles here or not. It'll take so long, but it's a nasty backtrack. But let's not, because what else do we need? We need one more, we need 2 more keys and we're done. So, like, let's not worry about that. Like, that's literally all we need is 2 more keys. Now, to be fair, well, actually, I still do have all of Chapter 7 to check. So, there's checks out there, that's for sure. And I still got some stuff here to check, too. Once again, the polar opposite of, I already have parry out, what am I doing? Of that annoying fuzzy in Chapter 5. This guy sees, that thing sees everything, this thing sees nothing. So we know that was nothing. That's also nothing, okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice. We are not gonna do this check. I'm gonna roll the dice. Whoops. Got a little too eager there. Another Thunder Rage. Another life stream. Let's see. Nope. Just an expired mushroom. What am I doing? So, can't check there yet. It's an FP plus, but it's not that valuable to me. Okay, so I got a bunch of attack items. Let's just focus on, yeah. Sushi wouldn't be a bad option here, actually, now that I think about it. Sushi's a multi-attacker at this stage. Let's do it! Because that, I believe that chomp is like 9 HP of damage. We might want to get him taken care of pretty quick. All I know is our next order of business is making sure that we get, was too... Yep, I was right, okay. He's getting last stand on, even though it's expensive. Only 7, wow, okay. Well, let's use the items then, because I'm jam-packed with them. I wasn't sure how much that would do, so I just let it go. Oh yeah, going down fast. Going down fast. I very rarely get both of those. Oh shit, yeah, that's right, I only had 4 HP there. Whoops. It's fine. Except for the fact that I can't kill him on this turn now. Oh, yes I can. Okay. Cool. Alright, I think 7's definitely our next move because we can clear it, and we haven't even entered it yet. That is a lot of checks. It's a good spot to be in. We just need 2 keys, really. I'm gonna assume my frying pan might be in that chapter as well. Just a hunch. Logical hunch, considering there's not much left in 1 or 3. There's actually nothing left in 3. So I've left 2 checks here in this chapter. I've left 1 in chapter 4. I still have 2. That I don't have access to at the moment in 5. And I have 2. Well, now I have 3 because I got the Waterstone, but yeah. 2 in chapter 6, though, so there's not much left in the other chapters. That's what I was trying to map out in my head. Very clear path forward here. Have that now so I can use it, I guess. We don't know what scale this is, but I am kind of good to go here. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so we got 2 chapters worth to check here, because I'm an idiot. That figures. Well, okay, so now I do have 2 to check up there. You know? Just covering all my bases here. I'm not sure how it rotates if you miss one. We're good. That's everything. Oh, hold on. I'm dumb. Not that it's important for clearing this chapter, but I'm gonna punish myself for repeatedly forgetting to do something that I keep saying I'm gonna do. And it was nothing. Let's actually, because this is a chapter clear, let's actually not go down Winding Path. We'll just remember that we have those last 4 checks there. It doesn't affect this at all. For all we know, we could find the 2 keys in this chapter and be done. The Seed of the Thunder Rage. We'll do this block, though, because it's right here. Nope, it's like a Mega Rush or something. Nope. Ah, fuck, that's right. You gotta grab these. Okay, well, we won't need to go back in, so not grabbing that doesn't really matter. So. We'll put this on, because we either got a 6 or a 2 scale here. I'm willing to bet my money on the 6 scale without a fucking doubt. That's just my luck. I always get a high scale, just 7 seed, or 7 chapter, as you guys know. But anyway, second break, got an ad coming up, be right back. Nope, you know, make sure we do this right. Pause. Good. Be right back. Let's do it. Whoop. Little eager there again. Ooh. Little eager again. Here's our replenishable berry there. Nothing here that we want or need. Let's just keep the train rolling here. If I could just finish a full seed at this point, I'll be happy, because the one I screwed up royally, and the other one I just straight up ran out of time because I started late. Such is my life these days. Like my abrupt end yesterday. What do we got? That's the 6 scale. Yeah, I told you that was happening. Let's wait till we get into... What's the damage he's gonna do? Scale attack 7. Okay. We can defend against it. Really no need to... We're doing so much damage right now. As long as we play it correctly, these battles are gonna go by fast. We are kind of doing damage like crazy. But that is probably our best move right now. Kick his ass. Not gonna make a difference. No, that's in logic. Well, yeah, coming here first probably would have got 4 in logic for us technically, but there was no reason to not do that. There never is. You get a gift like that, you take it. Bucket. Scarf. Let's go back there and get the checks we couldn't get before. And then we'll scale the mountain. Snowman's gift. Holy shit. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way we just got them both there. It's crazy. Alright, well, I don't think this will be a sub 3 hour, but that just turned into a pretty damn good run. Why am I going back to check those? I don't need to. Let's move. Let's do it. This could have been if I had played my cards right, but hey. This right here is a good run. We did not screw it up, and I am going to have time to actually finish it. Because I actually started on time, my busy-ass bullshit schedule lately. It's not even a schedule lately, it's just a lot of things keep coming up, such as life. You know what they say, it's, if you're watching this and you're 30 years old, I'm 30 years old on the dot. If you're watching this and you're an adult, you already know. If you're watching this and you're even like 5 years younger than me, let me tell you, every year you will progressively get busier. I can guarantee you, every year. I am a homeowner, I do not have children. I don't need to check this, what am I doing? Or anything like that. Any huge responsibilities other than that, but just, no matter what, you just keep getting busier, you know? You just keep getting busier. And that's essentially where I'm at right now. There's always something coming up. Such is life, though. See, he is fully heated. Look at that. Yeah, do it. Why overthink it? Overthinking is the enemy. The other enemy is my neighbors who let their dogs outside in the freezing cold all day and bark, 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 bark. And wake me up at 7:30 a.m. Oh, it feels good to be back. To give myself the proper time to finish a run, not screw it up royally. Oh, we might be back. I think I have enough attack items. We're fine. I also don't need to check that anyway, so what am I doing? I should just be running it right now. Am I stupid? I'll take the FP. But the only thing we didn't get is Mega Rush, and that's okay, whatever. I can manage without that. Okay, sushi. So we want here. Do sushi first. It's fine. Items out the ass, no reason to not use them. Sushi first again, I guess. One of these days I'll get better at that. Decent chance I'll probably end up doing Danger Mario here too, but first, because I still don't think I'm there. Freaking 6 on Last Stand. And I need the FP for D down jump, so. I think what we need to do here is just keep, riding the wave we're on. Now we're about to level up. Let's do this. Resource Management. That's my middle name. That's full name, Rick Resource Management TT12, ladies and gentlemen. That's my full birth name. Level up. Alright, so. The Flower Saver would be pretty cool right about now. I'm gonna do that. Of course, I could take off one of those Power Pluses and the FP Plus, but might be an option. I'm not gonna overthink it. Overthinking is the enemy. How much is that? Eee, that's... put it on, whatever. That's good for now. That's really all I need. We'll adjust for our other fights later. Let's rock and roll. Let's get the best time we can. Time to say the thing. You must have some sort of sixth sense, Sonny. Oh, hey, we got Mustard Luigi. Nice. Go back to your wife. Definitely my biggest blunder was going to Chapter 3 when it was... Whoops, did not mean to do that. When it was completely out of logic. That was my thing that really added the most time here, and there was definitely something early on. Even though I don't think it ended up playing out that way, I could have played the early goings a little bit better. We did alright, though. We did alright. Alright for me, at least. Alright, no, we're gonna go with Watt. Why not? Let's do it. Honestly, that time I'm gonna spend rerunning Chapter 3. Hello, Satan! Be ready here. That's perfectly fine. What do we have repel jets for? Let's do damage. He did not look happy after that. I wasn't sure if he would heal there or not. I'm gonna fall 1 HP short, though. Or wait, no. What math am I doing? Not really worried about that. What, my friend? You can do the honors. Good stuff. Guess we'll do one next. Still got some attack items to do it. Perfect. Yeah, if I didn't go back to Chapter 3 when it was out of logic, I could have just not had to backtrack at all. Would have saved me quite a few minutes, for sure. So that's what I think my biggest mistake was. I'm always scatterbrained at the beginning of them, so whether I made a right or wrong decision there or not, it just kind of is what it is, because that's just naturally how I am. But yeah, I should not have gone back to chapter 3. That was, even though it was the most checks I had available at the time in any location, that was not a good choice. Should not have done that. That could be huge. I'm not going to do the time-consuming checks along the way, though. Just the ones that are, like, right there in your face. Ah, of course. Just a split second earlier would have been nice. Okay. There's our frying pan that we no longer need. Shout out to the Shy Guy Gods giving me a gift along the way there. Hello? Yeah, fuck you. I knew that was gonna happen. So we did not have to get the pan at all. We did not have to cook one bit. There it is. Damn you. Damn it. Fuck off. We'll get back to it eventually. I'm just happy I'm gonna finish with a solid time here. So, based on this logic, it wanted me to go to Chapter 7 first, and then I would have been clearing Chapter 4 last, but I found a cake in Pink Station, and I had everything else I needed. Kind of hoping to see a Mega Rush somewhere here, but it is what it is if I don't. I'm actually just not going to check anything. I'm feeling good with what I have. I'm doing damage. Oh boy. Okay, let's... Swoosh. I still don't understand how that happens. Whatever. We take it. Yeah, I don't need to replenish health there. Let's rock and roll. Kill these Koopas who's boss. And then after this, we got my self-inflicted rerun of Chapter 3. Alright. Skip. Nice. Perfect. I don't think that's going to come into play at all, actually, now that I think about it. So I'm just going to be using multi-attack stuff, but whatever. Doesn't really matter, because they are about to... play my music. Yeah, smooch. Let's give them a smooch, that'll do it. If I take one of these off, I can put Last Stand on finally. Yeah. That is kind of a solid setup. I guess I could technically do Danger Mario. I just have to take off a Power Plus so I can get Spike Shield and Dizzy Stomp on for the first fight, and that's it. But problem is, I don't think I'm going to level up in time to do that, so I guess we aren't doing Danger Mario. Not going to get that from Tubba's Heart, that's for sure. Oh well, what are you going to do? Honestly, if that's the case, what am I doing? What I should be doing is just leaving that other Flower Saver on. Potentially. But we can worry about that later, because we'll get another level up in before then. Just not in time to head to Bowser and get, you know, danger beforehand. Alright, let's enjoy scenic Gusty Gulch again. I actually do like that. I like every area in this game. I just... On the randomizer, it's the worst rerun, because it just feels so repetitive. You're just rerunning it after doing every single check to run it back. It just feels like shit. I needed to clarify that, because there's not an area in this game that I don't think is beautiful. Just had to clarify. Yeah. Good execution there. Die. 1. Nope, what am I doing? Getting ahead of myself again. Looking at this time, there were definitely ways I could have played this. This could have been, but all of mine technically could have been sub 3 hour, and none of them have been, so. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, eager, getting over eager again. What's going on out there? Ah, fuck. The weird sound I heard coming from outside made me forget to switch to bow. This fight's not gonna last long anyway, it doesn't really matter. We'll switch her out. Save the light shrooms. Expensive out of sight. Alright, let's do this. Yep. Yep. What about the last one? Good job. Now go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. Oh, got to push the button. Alright, so what do I got here? Let's see. I had more life streams than I thought. Holy shit. What's that, 5? Yeah. Jeez. Alright, let's go load up on some more repels and then we'll get out of here. Fuck. Yes, I know I'm overdoing it. I always do. Alright, let's rock and roll. We got repel gels, we got light streams, we got everything we need. Quick badge change, of course. We are taking one of these off for this and this. And I can actually put the flower saver back on. Looks like we are going to level up after Junior Troopa, so that's kind of a good thing. This is a solid run, just gotta trim some of the fat and I'll finally achieve that goal. We're finally back. Since I started doing this limited, I finished 2 runs. I royally screwed up 2, and then I just ran out of time for the other 2. Like, I just poor planning, like I started late. Ugh. And then there was yesterday's stream where I, of course, streamed Ghost Yote, but I got caught up doing chores, and the next thing I knew, I realized it was 12:30 and I hadn't eaten lunch yet, so I started a half hour late. Then I had a surprise come up, and I had to literally end the stream on the spot. And such is life these days, man. Such is life. But that's okay. We game when we can, right, folks? That's all we can do. Speaking of which, after this, I will very much be, actually, I might play some Ghost Yote. I got no plans for the rest of the day other than household chores and just continuing to get ready for someone to move into my house. That's the big thing that's been taking up my time. Got some appliances to finally upgrade now that I can afford to do it. So that's the stuff that's been on my mind that's been taking up a lot of my time. So it's nothing, like, serious, but it's also not, like, you know, nonsense, too, that's just taking up my time. Like, it's important stuff. Yeah, I got some time. I've been playing, like I said, I've actually played more Leaf Green today. I'm a Fire Red guy for sure, but the games are only 20 bucks each. And, you know, I could care less. The more things I can have on my Switch for a reasonable to cheap price to entertain me, the better. So, and I really wanted to get Sandshrew for my Fire Red playthrough, which you need Leaf Green for. So that's my next project. Play some Ghost Yote, then play some of that. And just keep getting shit done, you know? Just keep getting shit done. Like I said, gonna have to scale back going forward a bit here with things I got going on. But, whoops. And we'll still be reasonably active aside from like 2 stretches where of like 2 weeks each where I'm definitely gonna have to be off. One of them coming up basically from, I would say, March 15th to basically the end of March, where I might get 1 stream in if I'm lucky. And then there will be a stretch from mid-May to early June where I might only get 1 or 2. And other than that, we'll still be reasonably active. We will still be reasonably active, mostly with this Star Fox and... Oh, we leveled up there, okay. And the Metroid Prime run that I might have planned as well. Put it on, fuck it. Yeah, there's really... You know, I think a damage dodge actually helps me out pretty well here. And I've actually decided that I don't give a shit. We're going in with this. Just guns a-blazing. Just do it. Alright, if somebody who is more educated than me could please tell me the proper odds on that, because the way I read the spreadsheet is it's 90%, if I'm understanding it correctly. I think I'll burn the life stream. Oh wait, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 8. Fuck you. The way I'm understanding it is it's 90% odds for that to be successful, and 40% odds for him to lose 2 turns. And I seem to just regularly not get it at all. Like, I guarantee you I don't get it again here. Okay, I did get it that time. But you would think with 90% I would at least get, like, you know, 60% success rate or something. There we go. I think that might have just cooked them, honestly. I think it did. It did. How you do it? You complain about the odds, then you get it. Alright, I really don't know what the best thing to do is for this fight coming up now with what I have. I think just to maintain the course, probably. Use a repel gel or two, and... Should we go give it to Colorado, everybody? Make him happy before the seed ends? Actually, no further use for that. No further use for that. Can I put it on? I can't. I'm gonna put that on though, why not? How much is the... Ooh. Hold the phone here. You know what? I've decided I don't care. I've decided I don't care. That's too much thinking for somebody who's slept an average of 4 hours per night for the past, like, 10 days. And I can assure you it's not from lack of trying. It's mildly concerning at this point. The voices continue to grow louder. Yeah, use a repel. Let's do it. Nice miss, jackass. Yeah, I'd rather just do this than the power bounce. 'Tis simpler. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we use that. Next turn we'll get him. Okay, that's a lot of fire, buddy. I can't believe we didn't find Mega Rush. Look at that. Actually, to be fair, there were quite a few checks that I didn't do because I was just running. I was just running chapters 7 and oh, I must have accidentally bumped the button there. Jeez, okay. So we're gonna fall one short here, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I just ran a good portion of 1. I just ran a good portion of... Yo. Didn't know that would... That's right, I got last stand on. That's right, okay. Well, let's finish him off here and start the next phase exactly how we want to. Even though, actually, we don't have Mega Rush, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. Does not matter. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised I didn't find it. But like I said, there was a few things we didn't have to go back for. So... Eat some syrup, Mario. You deserve it. Did I have to do that? No, but I also don't want it to freeze on me. That feels like when I'm having a good run, it'll freeze on me like that. I don't want it to. I want this to be set in stone. That I finally did it since returning. I want the world to know that we back up. Ha. Some damage in here, Watt. Could have put the Lord's badge on too. That would have been fun. Fun way to spice things up here. It's fine. We got plenty of life shrooms. Of course, it'll take us out of, you know, boosted damage here, but what are you gonna do? Getting him down to 65 to start off. That's a win. That is a win. Let's do it. GG's, Bowser. It's been fun. We don't need to do anything else here. All we need to do, if he kills us once, doesn't really matter. Peach beam him. That's actually not fine. Oh wait, no. No, that is fine. What does he have, 7 left? I think he has 7 left. Yep. Let's Starstorm him for the love of the game. Feels good to be back. For someone as scatterbrained as I am, it takes a little bit longer to de-rust than the average human. Luigi, play my music, please. That was fun. That was a good one. So like I said, this is in the rotation for quite a bit here. Star Fox. Again, Star Fox is Tuesday. No surprises this week. this was today's stream. Star Fox is Tuesday. The Kirby Air Riders event is on, where, of course, Shadow Star is apparently boosted in strength. Shadow Star is already goated. I don't care if they nerfed it in this game or not, and it's just not as good as it used to be. I don't care. Shadow Star is goated. Now it's even more goated. So that is absolutely what we're doing on Thursday. There is an outside chance I might be able to squeeze a stream in this coming weekend, but that would be like a last-minute call. And then hopefully before that like 2-ish week break, I'm hoping next week I can get another full schedule in. Hoping I can get a good old Monday, Tuesday. I might need to, maybe I'll need to take one of them off, because I do need to pack for a week-long trip, among the other things I mentioned that I have going on. But I should still be able to get, between those 4 streams that I would normally do that week and the following Sunday, I should be able to do 4 out of 5 of those. So hopefully one more full schedule in before that break, and the other stuff starts to take over. But anyway, this was fun. Saw a lot of people popping in too, good amount, appreciated as always. So yeah, Star Fox Tuesday, Kirby on Thursday, and I will post next week as soon as I figure it out. This was good. This was my best run yet since getting back after my like 6-month break, so I will take that. You know, so much Metroid Prime 4, so much Kirby Air Riders, and I just wanted to take a little break from this anyway. But we're back. We're back, we're having fun with it. It's all that matters. Anyway, I will not continue to spiel. Yep, and right on cue, there is a phone call. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Peace out.